Find out who wins it. As from Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic Tac Dough. And now, here's our host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Bob Hogan. Hello, everybody. Thank you. The last show of Tic Tac Dough was one of those where you said, oh, gosh, do we have to stop now? We are in, as he was alluding to during that introduction, one of the most exciting games, confrontations we've ever had on this show. Let's meet our current champion and then that excellent challenger, if you will, Bob.
Our current champion has winnings which total in cash and prizes $44,050. He's an Air Force lieutenant who's also been a bartender. Meet Doc Foss. And his challenger is a high school history teacher and football coach, and his interests include sports and music. Meet Don Cameron.
Hey, Don, welcome back.
Thank you.
Nice to see you back with us. I had a feeling you'd show up.
Yeah, I thought I might come along.
I thought we might find you. You teach high school, do you not?
That's correct.
Yeah, what grades in high school? Seniors? Or...
Yeah, juniors and seniors.
Yeah. It's kind of a tough job in this day and age, isn't it?
Well, it has some rather rigorous aspects to it, Wink, yes.
To say the least.
Yeah.
But you kind of let them know from the outset, first day of school, you're the boss, right?
I do my utmost.
Yeah, in the very firmest sort of way. He told me about that backstage. Hey, welcome back. Good
Thanks
luck.
a lot.
And here's our current champion over here. Doc has thus far won $44,050 in cash and merchandise. Now we're up for a lot of cash in this current game between you two. How do you feel about all this?
Well, I'm ready to go.
At least you've won a lot so far. This guy's still trying to become champion. Are you ready to get at it again?
Sure.
Just go among them.
Here we go. Now, on the last show, you had tied 3 times, and you were in the middle of your 4th game when time ran out. Here are the categories you're playing with. I'm sure you remember these, but we'll reel them off for you. Fads and follies, foods, baseball, presidents, famous couples, the South, biographies, television stars, and secret category, of course. As you know, that could be any category at all, and a correct answer in that category doubles the pot. Here's what the board looked like in the last game. 1X for Doc, 1-0, bottom left-hand corner of the board for Don. And need I point out, I think I do, the pot is worth $25,600, the biggest pot we've ever seen in any game of Tic-Tac-Dough thus far. Let's shuffle the categories around, and we will begin once again. Back to you, Doc Foss.
Wink, I'll try fads and follies up in the top right.
Fads and follies, top right. Here's your question, Doc. A popular television series of the 50s had kids all over America donning black capes and masks and adorning the sides of buildings with imaginary Z's. Name the show.
Zorro.
Yes, the sign of Zorro was a big Z. Zorro. Another $200 in the pot. The pot is now worth $25,800 in cash. Let's shuffle the categories on the board. And Don, we turn to you for your first pick today.
Well, I must block with TV stars, Wink.
TV stars, middle right for a block. Take a look at this picture first, Don. During the 70s, this actor starred as a dapper police officer with a taste for lollipops. For a block, name the actor.
Telly Savalas.
Yes, the police officer, of course, was Kojak. The pot is now worth exactly $26,000. So let's shuffle the categories again. And Doc Foss, we turn to you again.
Well, Wink, I'll try presidents in the upper left.
Presidents, the subject. This is the question. President Jimmy Carter has 4 children. One of them is his only daughter, Amy. Name one of his 3 sons.
Chip.
Is that acceptable?
Yes, Wink,
Yes.
it is.
John, James, and Donnell. Or Chip. Chip or James, one and the same. In the pot now, $26,800. Let's shuffle the categories around as we put another X on the board and move to Don.
Presidents to block.
Presidents for a block in the center. It's worth $300 to the pot, and of course we'll give you a little extra time for your answer. Here's the question. During this 20th century administration, neither the president nor the vice president had been elected to their respective offices. First on, name the president and then name the vice president. Here's your extra time. Don, during this 20th century administration, neither the president nor the vice president had been elected to their respective offices. First, Name the president.
Gerald Ford.
Right. Name the vice president.
Nelson Rockefeller.
Yes, good for a block. And the pot is now worth $26,500 in cash as we put an O in the center box. 3 boxes are left on the board. 3 boxes. Doc, we're going to shuffle, and then you're going to make a selection. Famous couples, baseball, and presidents. What's it going to be?
Wink, I'll try famous couples for the win.
If you answer this question on famous couples, Doc, you will win $26,700 in cash. We add that to your prior winnings. Your grand total would then come to $70,750. Here's the question. In 1804, these 2 explorers began their westward journey from Missouri to the Pacific. Over a year later, they reached their destination. Now, for a total of $70,750, one of them was Meriwether Lewis. Name his partner.
Clark.
Yes, William Clark. The name Clark was worth to you $26,700 in cash. Doc, I would have to say a little bit better than a day's pay, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that too.
Have you ever been a very lucky person up to this time in your life?
Wink, I've never won anything in my life.
Well, you've won a lot now on Tic Tac Dough. You are continuing as our champion, and you have a grand total of $70,750. Doc Fast, congratulations.
Thank you.
And on the last show, you didn't get a chance at the dragon because you guys just kept playing game after game after game. You'll have a chance to slay our dragon shortly. And to you, Don, what can I say? I've got to tell you very, very sincerely and very honestly that you have given us some of the most exciting games, if not the most, as a challenger of any challengers that have ever appeared on Tic Tac Dough. And Doc, I think you'll profess to that, right?
No question about it.
Thank you, Wink.
And Don, as our challenger, you played 3 tie games, each one of those worth $250 apiece, so you don't leave us empty-handed. You have $750 for those 3 ties.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. God bless, Don. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll see if Doc can beat the dragon right after this. $1,750, and including one very special prize he's already won. If you defeat 2 more opponents, Doc, you're going to win one. You'll have a matching set. Tell him what it is, Bob.
It's a brand new car! Buick Century's 2-door coupe, the mid-sized personal luxury car with a spacious, comfortable interior and classic exterior. The Century 2-door coupe by Buick. And Polyglycode sound shield for the noisy underside of your car, not an undercoating. Polyglycode is the sound shield available at new car dealers only. Now back to you, Wink.
Thank you, Bob. I mentioned a few minutes ago that we went through the entire last show of Tic Tac Dough without saying hello to the dragon. He is very, very lonely. Let's go knock him out, Doc. Come on over. All right. You've got to feel that this has got to be one of the most exciting moments of your life.
This is definitely one of the most exciting ones.
Now, behind these numbers, as you well know, are various amounts of money and a mean dragon. All you have to do is get to $1,000 or more on this board, and you win a very nice prize package. Let me ask you something. Do you like to get away from the fast pace of life and just relax?
All the time.
Well, that's good, because our next prize package is going to help you do just that. Here's Bob Hilton to tell you how. Listen.
Well, first, Doc, we're going to help you relax outside with this wonderful, comfortable outdoor furniture. Samsonite's Body Glove outdoor furniture. Cool, comfortable, and contemporary. That's the irresistible appeal of this carefree furniture that fits your body like a glove. Body Glove from Samsonite. And you won't have to rush around to answer the telephone because you'll have this cordless portable phone. Telcon cordless telephone with push-button dialer operates 300 to 1,000 feet, equipped with a last number recall function from Telcon Electronics Limited. And you can relax with a good book from your own home library. A library of crown books featuring James Horan's Geneva, a modern-day thriller that's persuasive, vigorous, and deeply absorbing. An expose of contemporary religious cults, now in your bookstore from Crown Publishers. And Doc, now that you've relaxed and you're at ease with the world, we're sending you to a place where you can really relax in beautiful Hawaii. The paradise of the Pacific, land of sugarcane, coconuts, exotic flowers. Relax on the golden beaches and enjoy the island entertainment. And you'll enjoy a round-trip flying holiday for two via Western Airlines spaceship from Los Angeles to Honolulu. Western's Islander service features warm hospitality and delicious cuisine. This relaxing package is worth, in cash and prizes, almost $3,500.
Now go out and grab it. All right, beat that dragon. Avoid the dragon or you lose everything. You know that. Get the tick and the tack, you automatically get the dough. Now let's cover them all up on the board, move them all around. And I notice you got your fan club back with you again.
I couldn't go any place without them.
You want to make the first pick or you want to go to them immediately?
Well, so far I've been making just the first pick, and I've done pretty well. I think I'll stick with that and then go to my friends.
What's it going to be?
Well, number one has been just so good to me so far.
It's been so good, I can't believe it. Let's look behind number one. $100. Now you need 900 more in your home free, and you'll be heading for Hawaii. What do they say?
Well, they're telling me to go with three, so I'll try three.
All right, number three, top right. What do we got behind number three? We have found 250. You're up to 350. Who is that murderer's row out there?
Well, that's my roommate Doug, Mike, Chuck, and Brad.
All right, what do they say?
They tell me to go for number four.
Number four, under the one. All right, what's behind number four to add to 350? And it's a pick, and you got an automatic win. Let's go back to Murderer's Row.
All right, Murderer's Row says lucky seven. So
Lucky seven, roll him. All he needs is tick, and he's got to win. Is it behind number seven? $500. You're getting close. 850. You need 150 more or tick. What do they say?
They're telling me to go to number five, and we're going to go to number five.
He needs $150, a tick to go attack. What's behind number five? Does he have a win? Yes, you got it. You are fast becoming one of the big winners on Tic Tac. As a matter of fact, you're up among the top winners now. It's just getting higher.
Just unbelievable. But I tell you, I couldn't do it without them. They're the greatest.
In other words, you were glad they decided to come show up.
Sure am.
Because I happen to know they almost stayed home for this show.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, you know I'm kidding. Let's look behind the rest of the numbers on the board. 6, 8, and 9. The dragon was up there behind number 2. Little Deuce on top. Now, you have in cash and merchandise. You would like to know your total, would you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair little sum of money and prizes. It comes to $74,250. Now, go over there, I'll go over here, and we'll meet a new opponent. Here we go. Okay, Bob Hilton, who's next?
She's been working in sales, and she now hopes to get a real estate license. She enjoys cooking and riding horses. Meet Judy Himmelfarb.
Hello, sweet Judy.
Hi.
He's tough.
Oh, I can't believe I have to play him.
You know something, Judy? You got to watch him. He'll slip up behind you and beat you.
I think he
Yeah.
will.
What type of product have you been selling?
Pens and pencils. I think if you can sell that, you can sell anything.
I get your point. Yeah. Have you? Now wait a minute. Be nice. I have a very nice lady to talk to here. Don't foul me up. Have you any hints? Any kind of hints on salesmanship?
Well, I think you want the buyer to be sympathetic with your cause. You know, you let them think they're helping you out.
You sound like you're pretty good at it.
I think so.
You sold me. What's your phone? No, I didn't do that. I've got 9 terrific little categories to show you for a great little game of Tic Tac Dough, Judy. And Doc, we're going to show them to you right after we take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Here, and Judy, take a look. We're going to build our questions around one-word titles, young stars, Wild West, comedy movies, the United Nations, animal songs, maps of states, sex symbols, and physics. Begin, Doc.
Wink, I think I'll try one-word titles in the upper left.
Okay, here's your question, Doc. This handsome blue-eyed superstar played the title role in 3 films with one-word titles, including Harper, Hud, and Hombre. Name him.
Paul Newman.
Yeah, that's right. Throw an X goes in that box and we shuffle. $200 into the pot. Judy, select for the first time.
Oh, the Wild West.
Wild West in the center, we're $300 to the pot, Judy. I'll describe a couple of articles of cowboy clothing and you name them. 1, these sharp-pointed devices were worn on a rider's boots and used to urge a horse on. 2, these leather overalls shielded a cowboy's legs from thorny brush and were derived from the Spanish word chaparreras. Here's your extra time. Judy, these sharp-pointed devices were worn on a rider's boots and used to urge a horse on.
Spurs.
Right. These leather overalls shielded a cowboy's legs from thorny brush.
Chaps.
Right. Very good. So an O goes there, $300 into the pot. Let's move the categories around and move back to Doc fast again. Doc, what's it going to be this time?
Wink, I think I'll try one-word titles again in the
All right.
middle left.
Second time, good for you. The first time, try it again. In this film version of a popular musical, Leslie Caron starred as a French girl who liked to talk to puppets. Name this French girl, and you'll give me the one-word title of the film.
Was that Lily?
Yes, it was Lily, and you have another X. Another 200 in the pot. Let's shuffle. Moving the categories around, we move back to you, Judy.
Maps of the states, not my favorite.
Yeah, you kind of need that one, don't you? Why do you need that one, Judy?
2-block.
For a block, right. Take a look at this map of the United States, Judy. The main street of Helena, this state's capital city, is called Last Chance Gulch. Name the state for a block.
Montana.
Right. Helena or Helena, Montana. Some people say it either way. All right, that's good for a block. Put an O there. Let's move the categories around. Another $200 in the pot takes it to $900, Doc.
Oh, no. I didn't do too well in physics in high school, Wink, but guess I'll have to try the block.
Physics for a diagonal block of Judy. Doc, answer this, you'll block her. Police experts often apply this science, which studies projectile motion, to cases involving the behavior of bullets. For a block, name this special branch of physics.
Ballistics.
Yes, that's good for a block. Ballistics. We put an X there and shuffle again. Now we have $1,100 to play for, Judy.
Well, we're going to have to block him with comedy movies.
Yeah, he blocked you, you blocked him. Judy, back and forth, back and forth. For a block, although he's best known for his dramatic roles, this famous black actor has shown a flair for comedy in such films as Lilies of the Field and Let's Do It Again. Name him for a block.
Sidney Poitier.
Oh, that's right, but you're too late. Didn't get him in time. Sidney Poitier just wouldn't come to you in time.
Right.
So again, let's shuffle the categories with 4 boxes left on the board, $1,100 in the pot, and Doc, it's your turn.
Well, I'm not crazy about physics, Wing, so I think I'll go to Young Stars instead.
All right, Young Stars. First time in the category, Doc. The question is this. In the 1930s, this curly-haired mopette rose to superstardom, singing such tunes as On the Good Ship Lollipop. As an adult, she entered the world of politics. Name her.
Shirley Temple.
Yes, or Shirley Temple Black. All right, the pot added another $200, brings it up to $1,300 as we put an X in that box. 3 boxes remaining now, Judy. We're going to shuffle and move back to you. Judy, what's your pick?
Well, one block will be animal songs.
One of the blocks, top center on animal songs. Answer this, Judy, and you'll block Doc. This popular rock group has recorded such albums as Red Octopus and such hit singles as White Rabbit. To block Doc, name this group. Jefferson Airplane.
They did?
Jefferson Airplane. Yeah. You couldn't prove it by me, Judy, but that's right. You know, our writers are always right. All right, we still have 3 boxes left on the board, still $1,300 in the pot, and let's shuffle. Doc, back to you.
Wink, I think I'll try Young Stars for the win.
Top center this time, Young Stars. Last time he stayed away from physics. This time he goes to Young Stars. If he answers this correctly, he'll pick up $1,500 in cash. And that would break the $75,000 mark for him. His grand total would then go to $75,750. Doc, here's your question. This singer composed the hit Diana at the age of 15 and went on to write such songs as Put Your Head on My Shoulder and the theme of The Tonight Show. For the total of $75,750. Name him.
Paul Anka.
Right. For Tic Tac Dough. So, Doc, you did it again. Doc did it. $74,250 in cash and merchandise, and you just don't show any signs of stopping, do you? Huh?
I hope not.
I bet you in your mind you don't have any time for quitting, do you?
No, I don't.
Doc, again, congratulations. You have a chance to beat the dragon again. You've been pretty successful at that. Well, Judy, between, let's see, who was it, Sidney Poitier and Jefferson Airplane, things didn't turn out too bright for you.
Not well.
However, we do have a couple of very nice prizes for you, if that's any consolation at all. And our thanks for being with us on Tic Tac Dough. Lovely lady, Judy Himmelfarb. We'll be right back right after this break. Thus far, $75,750 in cash and prizes. He's won one car already, and if he beats his next opponent on the next show, he'll win a second new car. So good luck. We'll try to beat the Dragon first thing on the next show. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time with more of Tic Tac Dough.